Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty. And today I'm just gonna be putting on some makeup that Freddie picked out for me. And I'm going to show you right here the little clip of him picking everything out. So freaking adorable.
What are these?
So that's like
I have to pick some out of every drawer?
Yeah.
Okay. What are these?
That's like your base. The
base.
Yeah.
Base. Base. Alright.
Like some powder, some foundation,
Okay.
some concealer, and whatever you pick.
Only one, I guess?
You can pick one or two from that one.
Do you normally pick one or two out of this? Sorry, I'm asking so many questions.
Well, yeah. You can pick two.
But not two of the same thing, obviously.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. I like the Pro Glow.
Pro Glow.
Pro Glow. You got a little Pro Glow. And that is. Oh, foundation. Okay. So we don't need another foundation.
Nope.
We got plenty of foundation. Tone correcting powder.
Okay, so you can move on to the next drawer.
Move it or lose it, sister.
That's right. So those are highlighters. That's the shiny stuff I put all over my face.
It's so shiny.
This really kind of shows that I have enough of stuff, doesn't it?
You got enough stuff.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's good.
Like sleek. Has many options there.
I like that. Giving me options.
All right. Ooh, and this would be your palettes of
Blush.
Blush.
You can tell that's one of my favorite things.
So your cheeks.
Yes.
It's got a lot of pretty colors. These little black ones are hiding under there.
Some of them are broken, so be careful. On the inside, the powders.
I'm scared. Alright, that one, because I can't even open it.
Yep, so not worth it.
Gosh! Oh, that's cute. It's basic though. I guess you have to blend the two colors.
Yeah.
This one's cool. I like that one.
Thank you.
It's got different stuff. So just one out of that one?
Mm-hmm. That's bronzer.
All this goes on your face, like 12 shelves of stuff?
Not usually, but I'm going to do a full face. I don't know. I don't ever really do a full face, but I'm going to do a full face. So that's bronzer.
The whole thing. Not just half.
No.
But the whole thing.
The whole thing.
So bronze makes it a little brown, right?
Yeah, a little brown. You know, I like the brown.
You like brown. I know you like me. I'm brown. I fix this for you because it's broken.
I know.
And you know me, I love to fix. Fix broken hearts.
Yes, I guess you did. Yeah, I can't get that to stay.
Yeah, this is extra broken. That's cool. Options.
Oh, yeah.
Optionality.
Optionality. I like that word. So that one, there's like 3 drawers with eyeshadow. You don't have to pick one from every drawer on that. So that's an eyeshadow drawer, and then there are 2 more eyeshadow drawers. Those are small palettes.
You know me, I like them grays.
Okay, done.
Oh, snap.
So that's just painting stuff. So you don't have to really pick any of that. That's more for like artist stuff. And then that's the big palette. So you already picked eyeshadow, so you don't have to pick anything out of that. I guess you can. You can do another one. Yeah. Or I can add it. I can do both. I can do the grays and whatever else.
You thought I had a lot of bikes. I got 6 bikes. She got 16,000 pieces of makeup.
And this is like barely any compared to some people.
Oh, I'm sure.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, same with me. Like, I'm gonna have a lot.
Oh yeah, that's more blush.
Oh, that weed on it.
I know.
That hemp. We're gonna roll with that one.
Okay. And then, you know, yeah. So that's eyeliner and lip liner. So one's eye and one's lip.
So eye and lip?
Switch them.
So eye. These are all black?
No.
Mostly?
There's bright colors in there, if you think I should do any of that.
You're gonna probably look like a circus clown.
I don't know. We'll see what I can do.
Colors. It's gonna be a challenge.
I know. That's why I'm excited. I want to do new stuff.
Fuck it. We're just going neon yellow.
Yeah. I like that.
Dang. We're gonna get
Neon
crazy.
yellow, right here.
We're gonna get crazy.
And that can be your last thing to pick.
We're gonna exaggerate.
Okay. All right, so here we are. He picked out L'Oreal Pro Glow. Now, let me put on my little headband. This is a pretty full coverage foundation. Well, full coverage for me. I would say it is more of a medium coverage, medium to full. Looks beautiful in pictures and on camera, but it is a glowier foundation. And because I'm oily, like I don't usually wear it for like an all day thing. So what I'm going to do is to make it more into a BB cream, and I already have SPF on and everything, but I am going to mix it with a little bit of my CeraVe moisturizer. So I'm gonna squirt like one little pumpy pump of that on my hands. Shake this baby up, and then one little pump of these, maybe a couple little pumps of that. It's very liquidy. And I'm gonna mix that together just with my finger because I'm low maintenance. And I'm just gonna dot this on. And this is a good tip for, you know, if you don't have a BB cream, but you have foundation that you love, you know, just mixing it with some moisturizer that you already have. So you're not having to go spend any more money on something new. And then you can also, you know, think of it as one product, multiple ways, right? Getting lots of use out of your things. I'm going to use my Love is the foundation brush, my favorite. I like this because it, you know, when you use a sponge, that sponge picks up extra product, and I have already sheared it out, so I don't really want it to pick up any more product right now. But that is another good tip. If you are trying to make something more full coverage, use a brush. If you are trying to shear it out more, use a dampened sponge. All right, that looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit because I feel like really far away. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any under eye stuff, and I'm actually not gonna do any lid stuff either. I am gonna put a base on though. I'm gonna use my photo focus. I always say that wrong. And he picked two palettes for me. He picked a gray quad because that's like his favorite color ever, which I'm sure you'll hear in the clip. Let that dry. And I didn't have him pick any mascara or brow product because I really don't have multiples of those. I only have like my key tried and true products that I use every day. That's not something that I buy multiples of. I mean, I have multiples of them, but like all three of the mascaras I use every day. So, okay, so this is L'Oreal Quad in Silver Couture. And then he also picked the Smoke Session palette, which is still new to me and freaking gorgeous. So, this is gonna be fun. I think I'm gonna use these grays to kind of deepen what I do with the Smoke Sessions. And I have done quite a few green. So I think what I'm gonna do, like blues and greens, I've done a lot of looks like that. So I think I'm gonna stick with like these here and then add a little bit of gray to that because he also picked a bright yellow eyeliner. Okay, yeah, so let's see how this goes here. So in this palette, I'm actually gonna stick with these two darker tones here. They're gonna mix better with the colors in the Smoke Sessions palette. These lean a little blue, which is not a problem in general, but with the colors I'm gonna mix them with, I'm gonna stick with these darker tones here. I'm actually gonna start with the shimmer color, and I'm going to do Granddaddy, which is this Raher. I'm gonna just use that with my finger, and I'm gonna press that all across the lid here. I love this palette so much. I wish it wouldn't have broke like immediately. And because I have a hooded lid, I go above my crease. Eyes are clearly going to be the focus here. All right, and I'm going to take this matte dark gray, and I'm going to take it on a fluffy dome brush. And I'm gonna really tap off the excess here. I'm gonna start building this on my outer corner. Good thing I didn't do any concealer. It's already like, actually, I think I'm going to have a smaller brush to start on that. So again, I put Granddaddy on basically the inner half, and I went ahead and pulled it all the way to the brow bone here, connecting it with my inner part of my eyebrow. And then the outer half, third, I've put this matte dark gray and then buffed it out. So I have fallout everywhere. I will clean that up. Then I am going to go into the matte. There are only two mattes in this palette, and I'm going to go into the darker army green matte, and this is called Sour Diesel. Now the mattes in the melt palette don't always work the best for me, so I am gonna go in with a small brush, and it might have to be played with a little bit. Okay, so I went ahead and added a little bit of the sparkle here on the ends. So I have that Granddaddy, which is like a greeny gold. I'm probably gonna put a little bit more to make sure that I didn't buff it all out. I have that Sour Diesel, which is that dark olive matte green. And then I use the dark matte gray here and a little bit of a sparkle gray. And I kind of just mixed all those together, but I'm gonna go back and do a little bit of a finger here. And then I think I'm going to add that yellow in the inner corner. I think that's gonna be really cool. Really rocker look today. I'm also wearing his like favorite, well, my favorite tank top of his. All right, so we are going to take this away here and add a little bit more of that foundation to kind of clean up underneath. So I'm using this brush to kind of clean up the fallout. Again, the Melt products give quite a bit of fallout for me. If they don't give fallout for you, please tell me why and how. I brought some of that Sour Diesel, that matte olive green underneath as well. I like a real, if I'm gonna do smoky, I like to do like smoky, smoky, smoky. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna take this yellow. This is the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner. And this is the yellow one. It is called Screamin'. So I'm gonna put this on my inner corner here. Okay, so I did my mascara and my eyebrows and double checked all the yellow, and I think we're good on the eyes. It's interesting because he also picked this L'Oreal True Match Mineral Powder Foundation. This used to be a go-to of mine, and this is another great tip. If you have a BB cream on, but there's some places that you want some extra coverage, but maybe you're a little bit more oily, using a powder foundation to set the face in any sort of fashion, loose, mineral, you know, compact, whatever, really helps to give a little bit more coverage in a less thick way, if that makes any sense. So I'm trying not to use too much of this, but we're going to go ahead and set the face here. Big fluffy brush. And then we'll finish up with, ooh, that gives a nice little canvas. All right, for bronzer, ooh, I love this. I'm really excited. This is Guerlain. Ooh, it is so beautiful. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna use a big fluffy brush for this as well, the same one that I used for my powder. And I'm just gonna swirl this in all these colors. And just get, I'm just gonna go to town, basically. Just to warm up the skin. For blush, he picked this Flower Beauty. This is probably the first thing that I saw that he picked that I was like, ooh, that's gonna be kind of hard. I would have picked more of a coral color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and stick with like the bronzy pyramid things. Duo fiber brush so that I can pick up less product. So I want it to be a little bit less pigmented. So I'm going to swirl my brush into the more bronzy color. It's still gonna have a little rosy flush, but it's gonna pick up less pigment. So it's less of a pink cheek and more of a hint. It's really hard for me not to put a lot of blush on. But I think this eye is enough, right? And then he picked, this is so funny. This used to be one of my favorite, I mean, this, clearly, there's literally nothing left in here but like the little outsides. But I'm gonna use this more warm tone and give a little highlight. Not like I don't already have highlighted cheeks right now. The interesting thing about this Sleek palette is though there are different colors, they tend to all be a frosty tone like you can see here. So what I'm gonna do is use the brush that I did bronzer and powder with, and I'm just gonna go over everything to buff it in so that there's no harsh lines, and that more of a icy tone kind of goes away a little bit. Not like I'm against icy tones, but just with this color combo that we got going here. All right, and the last thing he picked was this Exaggerate Lip Liner by Rimmel, and it's in Call Me Crazy. And actually, this is a great color combo with the eyes. It's just gonna be a lot of color in general, which, you know, when I either pick like just my lips or just my eyes. So I'm gonna do this and then maybe buff it a little. Lots of color there, guys, lots of color. So I think I'm going to make that a little less bold. And this is Total Rocker look. Love it, actually. I will put a picture of the finished look in natural lighting, but thanks to Freddie for picking out my makeup. I think this is so fun because it pulled things out of my drawers that maybe I hadn't touched in a long time. Kind of a backwards version of Shop My Stash. Put my glasses on here. I'm really loving that yellow in the inner rim. The lighting has already changed here, so I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.